What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wisdom Wednesday. And today, every single day on Wednesday, I am going to drop some nuggets for you. Okay. The month of October, we are focusing on intuition and inner guidance. Okay. So, the topic of the day is: are you ignoring your intuition? Three ways to identify when your intuition is trying to nudge you. Okay. Way number one: you may be experiencing something in your life and you're uncertain about what you're supposed to do. The first way for you to know if your intuition is trying to nudge you is if you have this feeling like you're getting ready to do it. You might feel nervous, you might feel anxious, you might feel scared. That's okay. But I mean a different type of feeling that is just hit you one time and you like, ooh, this is different. I want you to know that that feeling is normal, but I also want you to know that that feeling is your inner intuition, the source, the almighty creator coming into you, essentially nudging you. It's already into you, okay? Nudging you and saying, I am with you. This is not a time to get afraid. This is not a time to back out. This is not a time to quit. This is the time to take action. You are fully equipped, okay, with the source energy that you need. I don't know who need to hear this, but don't run when you feel that energy. Don't say, "Oh, this is something that I'm not used to this feeling." Yeah, you're not used to this feeling. This is some supernatural feelings that you're feeling right now, okay? Keep pressing forward, keep going. So whatever thoughts and actions you are about to take in that moment, go for it, okay? You have the source energy with you. That is the nudge. The second nudge is when you feel extreme resistance, okay? Extreme resistance. I remember when I was battling whether or not to do speaking or stay in the real estate industry or trying to balance both. And I just felt so much resistance. And as I pulled farther away from speaking and went closer to real estate, things just wasn't working out as much as they used to, okay? Real estate used to pay the bills, okay? It used to make sure that I was good. And I love doing real estate. But at one point, I started to realize that it was causing a void within me because that wasn't my purpose. Yes, I was helping people. Yes, I was making money. Yes, I was doing all this great stuff, but it wasn't my purpose. So I realized that the more I try to run from doing what I have been created to do, the more resistance I'm going to feel. And I'm telling you, that resistance was driving me crazy. It was driving me absolutely crazy. I was like, I don't know. Like I got to the point where I just conceded. I was like, if I gotta feel this resistance and this level of uncertainty and all of this stuff just because I'm not letting this go, I gotta let it go. Okay. So that's what I did. And the third thing that brought me reassurance was the synchronicities and the messages that I kept getting over and over and over again. You can rely on whatever that you feel necessary to rely on, but I look at everything. Like I look at the birds, I look at numbers, I look at if I see something multiple times with words and things of that nature. So a lot of the same numbers I kept seeing was 147 and 333. So I'm like, okay, I keep seeing these numbers. Let me figure out what is trying to be told to me right now. I kept seeing certain words and stuff. One of the words I kept seeing was defiance. And I was like, I never even heard of defiance. Okay. I was meditating and I heard defiance. And I was like, whatever that means. I didn't even look into it. So I was like, lollygagging by my day, la la la. And then I kept seeing defiance, 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 defiance. And I was like, okay, what in the world is this? And I was like, let me just, it must not be that big of a deal. Then I'm driving down the street, right? and I see Defiance Street. I can't make this up. And then I'm going through my database today. Defiance City Schools. Okay. I can't make this up. I was like, okay, I know I seen Defiance a couple weeks ago, and then I kept seeing it after that. And then now I'm in my database today and I see Defiance, and I did not put that in there. How I know I didn't put that in there is because I would have assigned it where it says company owner, that would say my name. Okay. That ain't in there. So I know that I didn't put that in there. I do have some automations and stuff set up where, it's doing some work for me. But I say all that to say, I kept seeing the word defiance. I kept seeing the numbers. I kept having dreams. I was having dreams of me going into a place where there was an armed man about to shoot up places, and me sitting there holding on to his hand, speaking life into him, telling him that he has a purpose, telling him that he has a destiny, telling him that he don't got to go out like this, telling him that there's a better way and that he can heal himself, and it's so much more lighter when he don't got to carry that burden and that weight on his back every single day. Me having dreams about this. And I can remember them dreams vividly. Not just one dream, not two dreams, not three dreams, but dreams with a capital S. And that's when I was like, you know what? I concede. I I concede. Whatever you want me to do, I'm doing it. Okay. No more questions asked. So I need you to ask yourself right now, what is my intuition? What is that force? What is that source? What is that energy within me trying to nudge me to do? Who is it trying to nudge me to be? Once you do that, take action. Take action. And that's all I got for you guys today.